Hello, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing the Lightworker Oracle deck again today, and the the Lantern Oracle for the shadow, illuminating the shadows on the path to empower ourselves, and then the Lightworker Oracle to help us with any light work that we may be experiencing now during this ascension. I've lit some candle for extra light. I'm going to go ahead and sage this reading. I hope all of you are having a beautiful morning, beautiful day today. Connecting with Spirit and Mother Gaia. I hope that you find this message helpful. Thank you for taking time out of your day to share this message with me. Please hit the like button if you find this message helpful. Calling on Spirit, my angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestors, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, Great Mystery and Great Spirit, for this spiritual message today, for this collective that I might be reading for. I ask that this message be filled with love, light, healing, joy, peace, and abundance of heart chakra healing energy for this collective. Thank you. I cleanse my mind for clear thinking. I cleanse my ears for clear hearing. I cleanse my voice for clear speaking. I cleanse my heart for purity and love and healing, heart healing energy. Any negative energies or entities that may be in my energetic bubble, I release them through the white light of the Holy Spirit. Thank you for this message. Thank you for our gifts. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this reading. So I'm going to start with the Lightworker Oracle deck. So thank you, Spirit, for this message. Can you show me what this collective needs to know most today for this spiritual message? For an uplifting spiritual message for this collective that may be needing an uplifting spiritual message to help them work their lantern of light in the shadow aspects that they may be struggling with right now while doing light work and healing. Merkaba Spiritual Connection. This is your invitation to connect. Third ray of creative intelligence. Initiation by water. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What does this collective need to know most today for this spiritual message? Thank you for the spiritual message. Can you tell this collective? Thank you. So I got 2. Trust in the plan. Trust in the plan. That's number 13, which is a 4, which is a stable foundation. Trust in the plan of your stable foundation. Initiation by fire. burning away all that no longer serves you, and protecting yourself with this energetic spiritual bubble. Trusting in the divine plan through opening your heart and illuminating that heart chakra with your trust in the divine, and allowing this kingdom of light to continue to ignite these flames for protection. 22, master builder number. Thank you, Spirit. What else does this collective need to know today? Thank you for our blessings, and thank you for our gifts, and thank you for this message today. As we trust in the plan through our initiation by fire. Okay. Messages in numbers. 11:11. Messages in numbers. The river of life flows through you. When you connect to your divinity, the river of life flows through you into lavish expression and comes to bless you in a myriad of ways. Nothing is too good to have happen. Nothing is too great to have happen. With the divine as your infinite source. We are grateful, and so it is. Thank you, Spirit. We're trusting in the plan through our initiation by fire, through our synchronicities of 11:11, messages through numbers from the angels, and our divine guidance. Thank you for bringing these synchronicities in our life and guiding us on this path. It helps give us more trust in the plan. What else, Spirit? Excuse me, my voice is a little scratchy today. What else, Spirit, does this collective need to know? Okay. Divine grace and law of efficiency. So trust in the plan, initiation by fire, through acknowledgement through your synchronicities that there is a divine plan, that this grace is the law of efficiency. And what else? Get one more. Oh, wow, that one really flew out. Okay. Devotion. Through our devotion, bearing ourselves and surrendering to the divine love and light, because we can trust in the plan because we're getting these synchronicities. I've been having them for years. So share in the comments section if you are experiencing that through, if you're experiencing more synchronicities, because I know the more that I threw myself into devotion, the more I would have these messages and numbers. So trust in the plan, number 13. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. We'll trust in the plan through this initiation by fire, burning away all that no longer serves us. Through our messages and numbers, knowing that that will guide our way, through our divine grace and law of efficiency, through our 6th ray of devotion to the divine plan. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos, whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong. The Spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You don't need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith, all is well. So thank you for that message from Lightworker Oracle. On the bottom of the deck is Eternal Now. So focus on right now, the eternal now. Focus on the eternal now and trust in the plan. All is well. So, thank you, Spirit, for that message. Can you give us a message from the Lantern Oracle on what this collective needs to work most or know most about how to illuminate the shadows and empower their spiritual path through doing their shadow work and trusting in the plan while doing the shadow work, because they're trusting in these synchronicities during their awakening. What is in the way of this collective seeing things clearly, seeing the situation clearly? What is in the way of this collective seeing whatever situation they're experiencing clearly? Can you show us what they're not seeing clearly in whatever situation they may be experiencing at this time, Spirit? Thank you for these messages. Thank you for our gifts. Inner integration and home. What is in the way of this collective seeing the situation clearly? Why are they experiencing it? And what do they know? And when, or what do they need to do? What do we need to do? Can we get guidance on whatever situation that needs illuminated? Why are they experiencing it? Why are we experiencing it? What do we know? And what do we need to do? Thank you for this message, and thank you for helping illuminate the shadows, Spirit. Okay, so the thing that's in the way of you not seeing clearly whatever situation that you may be having in your life is maybe you're having problems with radical honesty. Maybe you're not trusting in the plan, or you have a fear. I've experienced this recently in my personal life. Through doing some shadow work, things were illuminated and brought to my attention, and I had to get radical honesty with myself and trust in the divine plan more through this ego death and burning away of character defects that no longer serve me. So, or that serve this collective. Because if I'm not radically honest with myself, then I can't speak my truth. So if we aren't radically honest with ourselves, we cannot speak our truth. So radical honesty is what is keeping you from seeing whatever situation clearly in your life. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. So, radical self-honesty during your shadow work is what will help you see whatever situation you're experiencing more clearly. Why are we experiencing this in the collective? Okay. Because we have weeping wounds. Maybe we trusted in the facade and it suffocated us in an armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial because we denied ourselves the sunlight of the spirit and who we truly were, and settled for a facade instead of trusting in the divine plan. And that's what's being illuminated to empower you, being made aware that maybe you have some weeping wounds, some heart-broke wounds that are being, through this initiation of fire, they're bleeding. You are not your wounds. You are not your wounds. Release them and burn them away in Great Mystery's name. And trust in the plan. Be radically honest with yourself. We all have wounds. What do we know and what do we need to do? What do we know, Spirit, and what do we need to do during this time of radical honesty that we are illuminating maybe where we haven't been radically honest? It's being brought to our attention through these weeping of these wounds, but you are not your wounds because your mask is melting. You're realizing where you haven't been radically honest and true to yourself. You're aware of what happened and what gave you these weeping wounds. And you're aware that you are not your wounds. And that these wounds are being lifted and illuminated by trusting in the plan of the divine. Through divine grace, healing these wounds and removing the pain from your chest. Because you're melting the mask that you felt you had to wear, or that you wore to please someone else, or, you know, we all play different roles in our lives that we wake up and realize that they're not the roles we want to play anymore. So the mask is melting away, and we are getting acknowledgement of that through the messages and numbers and radical honesty, weeping wounds, knowing that we are not our wounds. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So let your spirit shine through whatever roles you're fulfilling. Just be yourself. Allow whatever mask you felt like you had to wear in whatever roles that you were trying to fulfill. Be radically honest with yourself. Be aware you're not your wounds. What else? As this mask is melting, allowing your authentic, true spirit to shine. Because that's when you feel most fulfilled. And happy. And joyous in your heart. Yeah. There's a tear coming out of her left eye, a blood tear, and her chest is cut open. So release your emotional wounds. You are not your emotional wounds. You may have some purging left to do and letting go of some pain. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because you may have had some false beliefs which put you into misalignment, and that's being illuminated now to help you empower yourself on your path through eliminating these false beliefs through radical honesty. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confined us to. So the prison, the emotional prison, physical, mental prison that we placed ourselves through not living in our honesty, radical honesty. We had to have a mask, which gave us wounds because we had false beliefs, which we realized, and that was painful. So once you realize the untruths that we once believed about ourselves that were not true, once they're illuminated, they free us. And we no longer have to confine ourselves to self-imposed mental bondage, because it just puts us in imbalance and misalignment. And then we're operating out of our shadow. Miracles become normal once we face all aspects of our life in the same direction. So go forward. Continuing remembering you're not your wounds. Through sharing to help heal others from wounds that they may have. And releasing that pain. There is giving in receiving, and receiving in giving. So maybe helping others illuminate the shadows by helping them face their radical honesty. Verbalizing to them that they aren't their wounds, and allowing your mask to melt. Because we're trusting in the plan. So that's a beautiful message today. And that we are sharing 33. It's a divine number. We are sharing this love, joy, peace, abundance, the experience of our synchronicities with the eternal now. Through connecting with one another and sharing our messages of our healing journey. Okay, thank you for that message, Spirit. I think I have a little time left. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a message from the Kuan Yin Oracle from Divine Feminine Energy for blessing, guidance, enlightenment, and Divine Feminine Divine Mother energy. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for this message for this collective today. Can you please give us a message of blessing, guidance, and empowerment and enlightenment from this Kuan Yin Oracle deck for this collective that I might be reading for today? Gates of Heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom, yet some become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving toward it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace, unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. The dance unveiling. There is a situation in your life that is about to reveal itself to you with greater clarity. Just like sands shifting, the picture will seem clearer and quite different to you, different to how it once appeared to you. This clarity will bring you great relief and confirmation of your intuition. Be patient and allow the revelation to come to you at the perfect time. Tai Chi rising, the gates of heaven. Thank you, Divine Feminine. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Can you please give us a message on this Kuan Yin Oracle deck, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the spiritual message and uplifting message today and guidance on our path, helping us eliminate the shadows and continue working our light. Okay. We got one, and I got Tai Chi rising again. So this is beautiful. Excuse my voice is just wanting to go out. Your energy field is growing stronger with more spiritual electricity pulsing through your being. Take time to nourish your nervous system as it adjusts, and be gentle with yourself as you adjust to increasing levels of spiritual potency, which gives more impact to your words, actions, and thoughts. May you be strong and merciful, powerful and wise in equal measure. Thank you, Spirit. What else? What else does this collective need to know today to uplift them on their spiritual path? Knowing that their energy is growing, and to be mindful of their thoughts, words, actions, because they're growing more potent. To the celestial mountain. So, high on a mountain of love. Excuse me. That must be true. I just had some third chakra clearing, and I'm wearing my yellow today. Getting my color therapy going here. So, to the celestial mountain, you have the ability to invoke divine power, to call to the celestial mountains so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you to come to your aid and help you manifest your visions. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine Feminine Energy, for helping us manifest our visions with our divine forces through our self-empowerment and empowering others along the sacred path. So thank you. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know today? Well, what else? Divine Feminine Energy. What else do we need for blessings, guidance, empowerment from this Divine Feminine Energy that I'm connected to? Yeah. Divine Mother. Mother Fierce. Yeah. Mother's Fierce. I know that's right. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you're safe and you are protected and loved by Mother Fierce. You're protected and loved. Your Tai Chi's rising high on a mountain of love to the celestial mountain, protected by Mother Fierce. Mother Mary protects me over my left shoulder, so I got all kinds of friends looking out for me in this collective. So drink from the Emerald Fountain. So I'm sending you guys a bunch of green heart chakra love vibes. So catch them coming from my heart, from the Divine Mother. Drink from the Emerald Fountain. The Divine Feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open and to receive it, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. So the fierce Divine Mother is sending you a bunch of green emerald fountain love vibes. So that's a beautiful message. Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Sound the fierce flute. Okay, well, that's our spiritual message from Spirit today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave in the comments section if you'd like me to do anything different, or if you liked the way that I'm doing this layout and spread and spiritual message. Put some comments in the comments section. Let me know. Ask whatever questions that you may have. If you're having synchronicities, I'd love to hear about that too. So please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that thumbs button on your way out, and let me know if you enjoyed this. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Go out and do something that makes your heart smile, and connect with other mother. Other mother. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's for somebody. Does somebody call somebody other mother? Anyway, I have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace. Mother lover out. Thank you for sharing this message.